Welcome, everyone. Thank you all for coming and sharing this special day with Ecaps and Lavender. They would like to thank everyone for their love and support over the past few years, especially their Diamonds and Pearls family. Ecaps and Lavender, you have come here today for a very important moment in your lives. In your time together, you have seen your love and understanding of each other grow and blossom, and now you have decided to live out the rest of your lives as one. Ecaps and Lavender's love story all began about 2 years ago, so this is definitely not a fly-by-night romance. It started at Ecaps Club, where Lavender was first a tenant and then became an employee. And there was a definite attraction, as Ecap's first thought was, damn, and wow, those hips. Lavender's thoughts were a bit more subdued, as she thought he was simply gorgeous, and his profile quote made her smile. However, since they were both in new relationships, she kept her lecherous thoughts to herself, even though Ecaps did make that comment about her hips. And the fact that they were both in other relationships worked in their favor. It meant that instead of jumping into a relationship because of luscious hips or a gorgeous face, even though they are both great reasons, they built a solid base of friendship over the last 2 years. I do honestly believe that a couple that builds a solid friendship first has a firm foundation to build a marriage on. Ecaps and Lavender has built that firm foundation, having spent many hours together, exploring beautiful sims and dancing at clubs. Their love of music has connected them, both enjoying a variety of genres, including old school soul, R&B, and rock. They spend time each day showing each other how much they care by being honest with each other, being a supportive partner, and just being there for each other, which is again very important to a relationship. They communicate with each other, which is a huge part of a relationship. Not only talking to each other, but listening to each other as well. Ecaps makes sure to listen to Lavender, and he really listens to what she has to say, and loves how calming her voice is. She soothes the savage beast in him. They can talk to each other about anything, being completely honest, and knowing that neither will say or do anything to hurt the other. They do not let drama come between them, and most importantly, always makes sure to make time to be alone, enjoying each other's company with lots and lots of cuddles. Everything that they have done has brought them to this point, to stand before you and say, I want to be with this woman, and I want to be with this man forever. So, let's get on with the ceremony and get these two married. Ecaps, do you take Lavender to be your wedded wife?
I do.
Do you promise to love, honor, and cherish and protect her and be faithful only to her?
I do.
And do you promise to always be there for her in sickness and in health?
I do.
And do you promise to always lust after Lavender's hips?
I always do.
And Lavender, do you take Ecaps to be your wedded husband?
I do.
Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect him and be faithful only to him?
I do.
And do you promise to always be there for him in sickness and in health?
I do.
And you always promise to be his D-woman?
Abso-fucking-lutely do.
Alright, now we have come to the point of your ceremony where you're going to say your vows to one another. But before you do that, I ask you to remember that love, which is rooted in faith, trust, and acceptance, will be the foundation of an abiding and deepening relationship. No other ties are more tender, no other vows more sacred than those you are now assumed. If you are able to keep the vows that you take here today, not only because of any religious or civic law, but out of a desire to love and be loved by another person fully, without limitation, then your life will have joy, and the home you establish will be a place in which you will both find the direction of your growth, your freedom, and your responsibility. Ecaps, please recite your vows for Lavender.
My vows. I give you this ring as a symbol of us, two hearts beating as one, walking side by side, hand in hand in our journey of life. I will be there for you to understand your wishes, fears, desires, and dreams, and will always strive to make you happy. My love for you is unconditionally in good times and bad. I will always be honest with you, kind, patient, and forgiving. I promise to always be faithful, supportive, and to always make our family love and happiness my priority. I once told you you slipped by telling me how you felt about me, and at that moment I felt deeply in love with you. If you should ever stumble, I will be there to catch you and hold you tightly in my arms. If you ever need to talk, I will listen to your every word without judgment. Today we begin our lives together, so I say to you, together let's build a home filled with learning, laughter, and light, shared freely from all who may live there. Let us be partners, friends, lovers, today and all the days that follow. I know now in my darkest hours that the light at the end of the tunnel was not a light of an oncoming train, but it was the light shining from you to steer me towards your love. Having you by my side, I know I can make all my goals in life because all the love and support you give me. Let me end by saying that if I did not have you, I have nothing. I love you forever and ever. Deman.
So beautiful. And now, Lavender, please recite your vow for Ecaps.
Ecaps, 2 years ago you became a new addition to my very small list of friends. You became a constant source of genuine friendship and care and support. Someone that has won my heart and finally got me in a wedding frock for the first time. So, before these nutters assembled here on our wedding day, I take you to be my husband, my friend, and my lover. My hot water bottle in those cold British winters, my companion in life, and my protector from trouble, and if that fails, my poster of bail. I will care for and protect you, nurture you and support you, and tell you when you're being a numpty, and I promise to adore everything about you. I also promise to try not to spend all of your savings during the January sales. I promise to let you win the occasional argument even if I'm right. I promise to love you tirelessly through perfect times and the merely fabulous times, regardless how often I get distracted by something shiny or sparkly. And I vow above all, oh look, there's something shiny. Sorry, I got distracted. Where was I? Oh yeah, I vow above all things to remain unchanged in this, to be the person you fell in love with, even if I should momentarily drive you mad by my distractions. I hereby promise to use plenty of lube before trying to poke things in your belly button. No promises about your ears though. And I would like to thank the ice rink for being so cute that I had to skate on it the day we met. I thank you for loving me just the slightly nutty, forgetful, purpley obsessed, unconventional way I am. Oh, and talking of nutty, I really need to thank you for taking care of my beautiful sister and bridesmaid Cordelia. Yet another example of your huge heart and endless patience. So in the presence of these nutters, our beloved family and friends, who joined us despite the short notice and probably shopping events they could be attending, I offer you my solemn vow to be your goddess-like partner and lover, in sickness and in health, in good times and in bad, and in joy as well as in sorrow. I give you my heart, my love, my soul. I'll love you now and forever. Deman.
Wonderful, wonderful. And now we've come to the point in the ceremony when people talk about the wedding bands being a perfect circle, having no beginning and no end. But we all know that these rings do have a beginning. Rock is dug up from the earth. Metals are liquefied in a furnace at 1,000 degrees. The hot metal is forged, cooled, and then painstakingly polished. Something beautiful made from raw elements. And love is like that. It comes from humble beginnings, made by imperfect beings. It is the process of making something beautiful where there once was nothing at all. The promises which you have spoken to each other today are inscribed forever in your minds and in your hearts. But words are fleeting, so let these rings serve as a reminder of the feelings you have in your heart at this very moment. Ecaps, please repeat after me as you place the ring on Lavender's finger. I, Ecaps, take you, Lavender, to be my wife, to share the good times and the hard times side by side.
I, Ecaps, take you, Lavender, to be my wife, to share the good times and hard times side by side.
I humbly give you my hand and my heart as I pledge my faith and love to you. Just as this ring I give you today is a circle without end, my love for you is eternal.
I humbly give you my hand and my heart as my pledge, my faith and love to you. Just as this ring I give to you today is the circle without end, my love for you is eternal.
Just as it is made of incorruptible substance, my commitment to you will never fail. With this ring, I thee wed.
Just as is made for incorruptible substance, my commitment to you will never fail. With this ring, I thee wed.
And now, Lavender, please repeat after me as you place Ecap's ring on his finger. I, Lavender, take you, Ecaps, to be my husband, to share the good times and hard times side by side.
I, Lavender, take you, Ecaps, to be my husband, to share the good times and hard times side by side.
I humbly give you my hand and my heart as I pledge my faith and love to you. Just as this ring I give you today is a circle without end, my love for you is eternal.
I humbly give you my hand and my heart as I pledge my faith and love to you. Just as this ring I give you today is a circle without end, my love for you is eternal.
Just as it is made of incorruptible substance, my commitment to you will never fail. With this ring, I thee wed.
Just as it is made of incorruptible substance, my commitment to you will never fail. With this ring I thee wed.
To make your relationship work, it will take love. This is the core of your marriage and why you are here today. It will take trust to know that in your hearts you truly want what is best for each other. It will take dedication to stay open to one another and to learn and grow together. It will take faith to go forward together without knowing exactly what the future brings. And it will take commitment to hold true to the journey you both have pledged today. Ecaps and Lavender has shown each other in many ways that they love each other. You have heard it in their words to each other, in their voices, and how they describe each other. Lavender describes Ecaps as amazing, saying it sums him up in every way. And Ecaps describes Lavender as the woman or mine. Self-explanatory. And I think that sums it up perfectly. You have given and received a ring as a symbol of your promises. By the power of your love and commitment to each other, and by the power vested in me, I now pronounce you Deman and wife. Ecaps, you may now plant that kiss on your woman.
Diamond ring, girl, you know a good thing comes down. Girl, you know I do just about anything to see you smile on your face. Don't let your friends go messing with your mind. Girl, you know there ain't nothing I won't do for you. And baby, don't ever doubt my love comes true. Baby, hold on to me. See, I'm a special kind. Yeah, that's hard to find. Told you 1,000 times. Baby, hold on to me. Oh, baby, hold on to me. See, I'm a special kind. Yeah, that's hard to find. Told you 1,000 times. Baby, hold on to me. Baby, hold on. Yeah, was not there when he made you cry. And who was there to comfort you when he said bye bye bye, baby? Girl, I give you my time. Here is my money, all of my heart. You'll be so sorry, baby, if we were to ever part. And girl, you know that I would never hurt you. Oh, girl, you know that I will never desert you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and pleasure to present this couple to all of you. I would like to introduce to you For the first time anywhere, Mr. and Mrs. Deman.
I need everybody to dance floor.
I want to thank everybody for coming out here today. You can get on the floor right now and dance in the sand. Dance with us. Thank you for coming out and sharing this day with us.
And I